Okay, I got something revolutionary for you party people. This is about biohacking your refrigerator. First, I will tell you how to biohack your refrigerator to make your food last longer. I'm serious. And I've explained to you why that is and how that works and what the comparison is and how you can test that at home and why that works. The company that I like very much in this endeavor, and I'm not making no dime in this, it's just because I like them. Okay? Greenwave. They make plugs, Google Greenwave plugs. They have technology where they take the dirty electricity, the 60 hertz out of your schmizzle, and it runs through a electricity filter, and it makes it much more better for the environment and any applications that you run in your house. That's for all your house. So I don't know what they all produce. I have like big 4 plugs or 5 plugs in my house, like plugged all over the place. My where I'm sleeping is all clean, but it's a whole nother other topic of how to clean your environment from EMF and what EMF does. Know this. First of all, the Schumann resonance is the resonance that comes from Gaia. Okay, that can be measured. The Schumann resonance never changes because Gaia's size right now stays the same, and it's relevant to that. The Schumann resonance is actual sorry, scientific fact is 7.83 hertz. Okay, that's it. Don't try to change it. Don't try to increase or decrease or play with that. Real simple. Laboratory tests, you'll find plenty of Google videos have shown if you have plants and you play the Schumann resonance on a level where actually 7.83 hertz you can't hear, the plants grow perfect. You change that frequency, the plants go out of whack. Real simple. It's like playing death metal with but cursing and I don't know what you want to conjure up to water and plants. It's withering, it's dying, it's destructive. So real simple. Before I take off into that science is I'll show you pictures while I explain to you. First of all, what's the difference between a root cellar and a refrigerator? Well, the refrigerator was the attempt to copy the idea of a root cellar. So I observed my grandma in the past of what she did when she put the potatoes and the carrots and I don't know, the peas and whatever she got out of her yard, her garden, which was, she had a big one on the weekends. We ate out of that. No fertilizer, mind you. So we had actually organic sulfur in the food. So she put that stuff in the root cellar, meaning directly into like a hole in the soil covered by the house, but it was directly in the earth. And where she had that, no wires or electricity running or anything. So I was like, I grew up thinking, well, if you put an apple in a root cellar, it'll last, I don't know, 6 to 8 months. That's normal. Onions, I mean, they maybe grow a little root after a year. My grandma cuts them out, cooks and boils that stuff, and you'll still eat that stuff. I'm like, how's that stuff that lasts that long? Then I watched my grandma putting the onions in a refrigerator in her home when it was convenient in aluminum foil, plastic and an aluminum foil. I was like, why are you doing that? And she was like, it lasts longer. And back then, I just store the data not knowing anything about EMF. I'm 11 years old and now I'm putting the pieces together because I'm a hobby scientist. I've been reading metaphysical stuff since I was 10. So to me, I'm not wearing a robe or running around la la la, jalala. I'm about science and physical effects and stuff. And yes, paranormal is the new normal. Thank you. So I started doing that with my refrigerator. Put stuff in aluminum foil. So look here, I put onions in a plastic containment, not using aluminum foil, and then let it sit there. In a considerable time, they rot. You do the math. Then I put them in aluminum foil. All of a sudden, it's like been 2 weeks and it doesn't rot. The fungus doesn't come in. Not even mentioning my invention that I will implement to put in a fridge. But it's first a real simple thing for you, what you can do. And sorry for the background noise. This is, nature. This is what happens. And how can I put it? The simple method to biohack your fridge is get a Greenwave plug or buy a set for your home and put that in your refrigerator and plug it in and watch your food last longer. Why? Because of the EMF, is the dirty electricity no longer messes with the food. EMF is real simple. You can measure that yourself. I don't know, invest in yourself, I urge you. I wish I would sell it, but I'm not selling it. Get little EMF readers and check what's the worst place of EMF in your house besides microwave. It's your refrigerator. It's like a constant bzzz, that's hitting your food. Not only that, you have 60 hertz, okay? You have the scale for the Schumann resonance, which makes the human body, all the way up to 7.83 hertz. That's exactly you and your water body. So 60 hertz somewhat cuts you in half. Like under your heart, where your frequencies, where your prana goes, it goes right like zzz. So that means all day in your house, you are being cut in half energetically. It's just your electric body. So your body is defending itself and trying to recalibrate. So the food that's cut in half, you're eating also. So what does a fridge do? Real simple. And this is now for the industry. Listen close. I urge you to listen. You want to make money? You make tons of money with that. I'm just giving you this idea because it's simple. Okay, section 1. To biohack your fridge, you'll see pictures in the video. Well, get the plug, put the plug in and plug it in. Get the dirty electricity out of your house, out of your fridge. Saves your food. Also know this, the way a fridge is built, it's a Faraday cage, metal plating and shielding, and you're pumping 60 hertz. Well, it's not shielded for the 60 hertz that hum inside of your fridge. So you have a constant hum of 60 hertz attacking your food every time the refrigerator regulates the temperature, okay? That means you are killing your food in your refrigerator, period. There's no discussion. That's what you do. Put tomatoes out your house, dig a hole, put them in aluminum foil, cover it with dirt and let it sit for, let's say, 8 weeks. Do the same thing to the fridge. You do the math, what will last longer, and you know where this is already going. So, simple thing, green wave plug in your fridge, save that. EMF trouble. What I add is an invention that I'll release soon, is the raw cell, is I will change the photonic information of electricity going into your fridge. So wherever that comes from, regulated, photonically enhanced. Nobody ever looks at that. The electricity comes in your house, yes, carries, you can say, the unlight, or the unphotons, which is darkness. And you want to bring that light back up to make it divine, such as the tribes bless their food that comes to their home. Bless everything that comes to the village. But we got to do that with our environment as we biohack ourselves in our environment. So now, as in for companies now, anybody who has filters or filter systems that work with electricity, that's my tip. Add 7.83 hertz to your filter system, that everything that runs on that has a frequency added to it at 7.83 hertz. It'll change everything. Right? Raising the consciousness, raising the awareness in your home, because if you have 60 hertz, guess what? Keeps you dumb, keeps your intellect low. On the long run, you live in an electrical environment where nothing is enhanced, changed, or biohacked, guess what? Your IQ won't rise. You'll have difficulties getting up and out. Why is it that when people go to nature, go to the sea, where the air is ionized and everything is up and running, they come back better? Yeah, because it's not so electrical. So real simple, what I added to the cable you see in the picture is my little photonic cell that has photons that accelerate and inspire the photonic level of the electrons that run through the wire, going into the fridge, making my fridge even smoother. As I'm experimenting that now, and I'm not taking pictures because I see it works, is understand, put a regular apple juice in your refrigerator, and I know apple juice my mom had, or my grandma had it from the root cellar, it always tasted great. Here, you buy even the apple juice not from concentrate, because you don't want pasteurized, you don't want it cooked. And you take it out of your fridge. After 2 days, it already gets funky. If you have a sensitivity, and I went through my clearings and clearing level, and you develop that sensitivity, you will see that food will taste different. Take grapes, put them in for 3 days. They will begin to rot naturally. Now take grapes, put them in a shadow cold under rocks, even out in cold weather, they will not rot. Watch Origins of the Rocky, where I show you the chamber of light, which I'm assembling here and rebuilding here. There's one in Germany, where my friend that initiated me to this, what photons actually do, you see on the floor, remember the title, The Rocky Origins. Watch my videos if you want to get into the science. You see camembert cheese sitting on the floor for 7 months, and it only dries, like it dehydrates. And the molecules kind of slow down, and you could eat it, add water to it, you got your cheese back. everybody can eat. You can put an egg in there for a year. It only dehydrates and it gets crystalline. All you do is you add water, make an omelet after 1 year. Can you believe it? And you bring it back. That's not even a refrigerator system. So here's what I suggest. And if company want to work with me together, I'm glad to help with symbols to help neutralize the positive and negative flow. You need something on a metal plate that actually installs that into your system as that is streaming into that system. So, refrigerator companies now. Here's what you want to do. Real simple. You're going to make a killing. Make economical refrigerators. We got that covered. I don't know if it's General Electric or whoever you are. Whoever talent scout is out there, get at me. Let's talk. I got ideas. Okay, here's the first idea. The refrigerator inside, the shielding should be EMF foil. That is like next to mu metal. If you don't know what mu metal is, study, Google what's mu metal made out of, what does it all block. Also, how do I get the Schumann resonant frequency in my refrigerator? Think about that. Think hard about that. And then test regular refrigerators with the one that you have built shielded economically. You want the bills for people to drop, the thing to run super economically, make it smart, and have food last in there up to 7 months. That is possible if you build it right. Also put earth and crystalline information in your refrigerator. There are tons of crystals out there, quartz, rose quartz, whatnot, tons of it. Just a little information that you attach to this little Faraday cage and make the information root cellar and remind of earth and make it nice. Also, if you would structure the metal with the flower of life pattern, you have a whole different other story going on with your refrigerator. So be the first one to do it and release it. Ra is the one that inspired you. I don't have no time to work on this. I work on other devices that are actually phenomenal and they actually do the job. So stay alert, pay attention. Now you know how to biohack your refrigerator. And if you want to super save your food, have it in aluminum foil in the encasements, or get EMF foil and paste that on the walls of your refrigerator and use the plug and use my device when it's released, and you have a superb, as close as you can get to a root cellar type refrigerator. But then again, remember, we need to implement 7.83 hertz into our electric environment coming into our house, and we need to kill the 60 hertz dirty electricity that comes in and rips that. However you do it, I was trained in electric engineering, but I don't know how to build a circuit right now, nor do I have the time because I'm busy. I got my hands full doing readings, helping people, suggesting stuff. Like if you have a system or your environment, I'll tell you how to biohack, and there will be a few more videos coming up how to biohack your environment. Thank you for watching me, and I see you on the landing side or the flip side. It's time to get to work, party people. Let's get busy. Do something in your house, in your home. Change your stuff, change it up, switch it, rearrange it. Don't stick to the old. What did Einstein say? If you do something over and over and over with the same result, that's insanity. I believe and feel that this is the same. Hopefully, there's more to come and more success stories, and keep it conscious, While the others distort and distract, we stay centered. Namaste.